71.
Okay. How did you feel living in the Councill housing development?
Compared to where I left from, I thought I had made it to heaven.
Okay.
The place where I was living at the time was condemned, and we were like the mercy of the world. Until God came in, stepped out, opened the door for us to find a place in Council Court where I resided for the last 37 years. In my present place, I've been 3 months. It was sort of like an addiction. When I made it to Council Court, with the income and things that I was making, the money I was making, I couldn't afford to leave there. Because if I had left, I would have been as bad, if not worse, than I was when I went in there.
Okay. Now, I want to ask you another question. Well, to my knowledge, as being your child, how did you feel about Councill High School?
Councill High was a beautiful school with the best teachers that I think I've ever met. It was in a small community where all black people were surrounded. We, as black people, has lived there, learned there, and learned to enjoy the benefits of being there. It's the same thing that happened when we got to Council Court. By this time, when I was in Council High the first year, I became a mother. After that, I became employed. From being employed, I became a resident of Council Court. So when I came to Huntsville, I went to Councill High School. Oh, by the way, I lived just 2 or 3 blocks from the school. I lived on Low Street and school was on Pelham Street. We went to school at Councill High School. I started in the 1st grade. Miss C.E. Powers was my first grade teacher, and she thought I was smart, and she sent me on to Miss K. Gaston Penny's 2nd grade teacher. But I started in Miss Powers' room 1st grade in 1932. In 1932, when I started the school at Councill High, in the 1st grade, I noticed the lights on top of the ceiling and the heat was on top of the ceiling. Well, when I went back in 1954, 55, as a teacher, nothing had changed but the lights and the heat. The rest of the room was just like it was when I was there in the 1st grade. I stayed at Councill 1st grade through 12th grade. I graduated in 1943, and I went to A&M. And when I finished at A&M, I went to Meridianville Bottom as a principal. And can you believe that? As a principal. And I taught there 5 years. And of course I got married during that time, and Wayne was born. And when Wayne was born in 1955, I was hired in the city, and I thought that was the grandest thing in the world. I came back to Councill High School and was assigned the 1st grade in the room where I had started 1st grade at Councill. And I guess we thought Councill was a little bit of heaven because that's all we had.
So therefore, for when the integration came, how did you feel when, you know, most of your students had to go to another, you know, environment?
Oh, it
Totally
was,
different.
that was one of the saddest things in my life. I begged Mr. Fields not to send them, but he had no choice but to send them. So when they carried our kids, dispersed them over the city. Well, I guess we need to tell you a little bit about this. You know, during the 1965, the city came in and took all of us and trained us to teach. Just let me say it like it is. Teach white children. You can just cut
go
this
ahead.
out. They wanted us to learn how to teach white children, so they paired us with a white teacher to teach us how to, and sent us to fine universities. I went to Auburn, University of Alabama, and the University of West Virginia to learn how to teach. I had been teaching many years, 10 years there. But they sent us off to, you know, to teach us how to teach their children.